I don't know how good you can see this. This initial starter generator was on the golf cart. And because this system here is what we're using, this is the original belt that run the generator and starter. And this spring tensioner here is the same one that came off that, so what happened, it just fit there. It should have been a little farther out, but that's okay. It's sitting at an angle, ain't gonna matter. And we got clearance back here. This is sort of a equalizing. It's a little slide sideways and back and forth, kind of equalize or centers itself, which is a great idea. And okay, let me get on the other side and see if we can get this thing cranking a little. All right, we'll see what happens. Probably knock the camera off and everything else here. Okay, that's turned on. I'm gonna bring it in gas and we'll try to see what happens here. Something like a knock in that thing. I know it's got plenty of oil. Oh, yeah, looks like it. Yeah. Well, that might have been something else. If it blows up, these little motors ain't that expensive. Ain't that hard to change it. But that's the way it's supposed to work. Try it once more here. That's all. Turn this on. What is my hot wire in it? I'm gonna have to choke these every time. Ooh, that's good. I don't see this thing, but it may not because there's nothing on the back. Well, let's see how that works later on. Well, it did pull in, but the belt wasn't on. That's why it didn't show up. And like I said, we're going to take all this off here, give it more room and everything. So that part seems to be okay. I didn't want to put the belt on it because it might charge off here. I didn't put no jack under, so. All right, that's good for that now. I got the muffler off on the other side already, and I'm gonna get busy and try to take this other stuff off here. This is number 10. I don't have hardly any number 10 sockets for the small drive. Oh, there's one there. Okay. All right. It's about 9 o'clock at night out here. Finally getting cool enough where you can do something, you know. Hope that's a 10 or something else up here. Yep. Okay. Come on. There you go. Get out there. Come on. Sure is loose. It's a matter of getting out of there. Come on. Oh, where's my lip like that? Come on. Oh, there we go. This thing got a corner too. There we go. And of course I'll have to figure out some kind of air filter. Or shouldn't be too hard to do. And the battery goes over here. You can't see that. tight. I don't hold anything anyway, but that's probably a lot. Now, there's that. Ooh, there we go. Now, back that up a little bit. It's too tight. And I got to change this somehow or the other where it'll don't have a gutter on it. I've seen something on the net where how they did that, but I don't know exactly how it was. Like I said, the gas tank. The gas tank's gonna be over there where that muffler's sitting, right there. And of course the gas thing is here. And they had this little breather, where is it, right here, that goes in the tappet cover. So what we'll do is we'll put a hose in here for the pulse on the fuel pump, and maybe mount the fuel pump down here if there's nothing in the way, down here if there's nothing in the way, and see how that goes. Rig up some kind of air filter deal here. Shouldn't be too big a deal, I wouldn't think, but we'll see how that goes. And I got to do a little more studying now, but I've got it down to where we're better off than we was. At least it's run, and the starter works. The generator, I don't know. I got to check again to see how you hook it all up, because that's something. Wiring is something I cannot do for some reason. I'm not good at it. So I got to change this up here too. I don't want that thing bouncing around. I'll get a smaller little thing to go up on here. Might use one of these. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I don't know if it matters what contacts these or not. There's nothing in there hitting, but I don't like it that way. So, well, that's it for now. I think I'm gonna go to the house. It's not that bad to work out here right now. I mean, air is still. I could turn the fan on. It'd be fine, but I guess I'll just call it an evening for now and do a little more research. And I think we got it down plenty low. When I put the seat and everything on, it'll be just fine. I got to fix the air filter, a different kind of muffler, run it down somewhere, and the choke and the throttle. I'm going to try to use the existing throttle. And I ordered a big old long choke cable. It should be here a few days. Basically on these things, if you don't choke them, even if they're hot, they don't start. They'll usually start the very first pull if you choke it. I might have a little problem getting this thing rigged up for the choke, because I think this thing just pops out. Maybe not. Yeah, it does. So I just have some way of holding that in. Get back in there. Where you at? Where was you? Where was you? There you go, getting that little thing. And you go in here like that. But there again, well, figure something out on that too. Okay, I'm going to turn my light off. We're going to run the battery down here again. Okay, that's it for now. So we got something better, no more going on. Well, I concocted this muffler. It looks terrible, I know. Welding is terrible, but boy, I tell you what, it's a little tricky to weld. Thin pipe. This is a chair leg off a kitchen chair. And anyway, the welds look bad. They probably even leak. I'm going to see about rigging some kind of muffler down there, but space is kind of limited. What else? Oh, I'll get on the other side over here. I welded that exhaust pipe with the arc welder, and I used 1/8" rods, and I had it down at 40 amps. I'm going to rig up a thing like this. This is the throttle for the foot feed over here, and this, but I'm going to have to do a little changing. I think I've got to drill another hole here because we don't get full throw out of this. And I've loosened up this thing so it really doesn't affect it in here. I'm going to take the spring and hook the spring, I think, over something back here. I got to do little rigging on this thing here so I can shut it off with a key and not have to fool with this thing here, obviously. And let's see what else. When I've ordered a kit for air filter kit they make for this, and that way it'll hold this choke thing down. I'll have to put a hole in this too where I can, choke that. And as I said before, I have to put a pulse line in here where the hole is so I can run the fuel pump. And it's not unbearably hot right in the moment out here, but it's not exactly comfortable, but I'm going to see if I can tinker a little more out here before I retire to the cool air conditioning. So if I get something else worth mentioning, I'll put this back on.